encourage you, if you are online, to come and be with us in person. She's She's taking the mickey out of my mask.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of Sunday we're going to have, but it'll be fun. So did you guys do anything?
Studying.
Studying? I know studying.
Oh, Richmond Park.
Yay! What did you do? Did you see the deer?
Yeah, we saw the deer one day and the other day went to the lake and
Did they chase you? Apparently.
no, they didn't chase us. But the police came, which was experience, but
What? The police? What did they
oh no, just because like some other families were being prison for the big photos, so children with the deer.
Are you not allowed to do? I used to hide in like lie down at the grass, and then the deer they would just come up, and then you get really good shots. Sorry?
When was it?
Wait, before COVID. You could just like.
When you could social distance with deers.
Yeah.
Social distance with
Yeah, not all deer, just small deer. Yeah, so nothing else. One minute, but just not take a break. You take a break. Good what? Sleepover. Okay.
Oh, great.
I went to Bristol. I saw my niece and nephew and had play fights. No little. And yeah, played with the rabbits.
Oh,
That's cute.
Yeah, I miss them. They miss me. It's just like all
Oh,
bundled.
is that the first time in a while then?
No, so last time was Easter, but then the time before that was before Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're all laughing now how tall they are and how short I am. As is life. Do you guys do anything over half term?
Half term? I don't get half term. I'm too old.
Okay. Lucy?
What? What
Did
did
you
you
do anything
do?
over half term?
Sorry?
Candy's masks! Did
No,
you do anything over half term? You not been listening to the conversation?
No.
He's in the mode now.
Ah, okay.
So, no, I've just been practicing tennis for my tournaments.
Ah.
Yeah, and revising for exams.
Do you have one of those machines that measure how fast you hit it?
No, not
Do you
really.
want to sign in for us?
That's
It's just
my mum.
behind you.
Sorry?
That's my mum feeding to me.
What did I do?
No! She said, do you have one of those feeding machines that feeds you the ball?
Yeah.
I love it, right?
Feeding the ball.
That's so not what I said.
What?
You paraphrased it.
I said, you know the machine, you know what you hit them? And they go, yeah, 98 miles an hour, 102 miles an hour. It's so fast I had to take a break.
right.
Yeah, do they measure how fast you whack it?
Hi, can you sign in for us? It's just behind you on the table. Thanks.
So are you right-handed, Luigi?
Yeah,
So you've got good muscles in this arm.
yeah.
Okay, let's move on. Hi guys.
Ah.
This.
Okay. So.
Oh, now I'm gonna have to sort. This is a bad game to play. So Dave did us a really cool game, but it meant that it's all about moving seats and stuff.
Yeah, but we need spare seats.
So now there's lots of spare seats.
Oh, I see.
So you don't have to.
We could turn a few seats
It's
around.
a good idea. Should we wait and see?
Oh,
If we'll
okay.
even turn up.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we'll jump.
All right then.
We'll jump into this theme. Right, guys. So, hello. I'm going to sit over there. Right, so the theme this week is lamenting. That's quite a word you don't hear very often. Anybody know what lamenting means? Go on.
I know this because it was like early in service, but
Sorry?
I know this because it was like early in the morning service.
Okay. Oh, he's so getting double.
It's like when you like talk about the group or like the things you like develop about things that happen. You just talk about them and yeah, things in the past and yeah.
Also, like in what's like I agree together and the things that which you have suffered from, and
floor and crying and yeah,
Yeah.
like need to just get it all out.
Do you guys ever do that? Seriously?
They're called dudes, Esther.
Oh.
It's only
Is it good that we do that? What would happen if we never did it? What do you think?
All the things will be like, we will keep pressuring ourselves. And all the things will be in us, and the time will come and you will not be able to tolerate.
yeah.
And that can be very dangerous, I think.
Yeah, can be. Can be. And what do you think would happen if you didn't do it? What kind of person would you turn into? I would stay with you.
Angry.
Yeah, angry?
It'd just be really overwhelming.
Could manifest in depression, anxiety. I always think of releasing or lamenting
I'm
as
far away from you.
letting go of the fizzy bottle top and letting it out. Whereas if you keep it in, it's like shaking the bottle with the fizz inside and not opening the top, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah. It's okay for champagne and you just won the Grand Prix, whatever, but you know, not in normal life.
yeah.
But yeah. So, shall I read something from the Bible? Are you ready? Are you sitting comfortably? This is Psalms. What do we know about Psalms? Hold on.
Yes, songs.
They're songs! Did they do this earlier?
No.
Okay, good. Go on.
Yeah, they did Peter. I can't hear. What did he say?
Peter.
Peter.
The one.
Oh, okay. So, a lot of the songs are written by David. Yes! So, they are a way of talking to us, like poetry. You know, like you listen to the radio. If you listen to songs on the radio or the download it or whatever you listen to, a lot of them, they have a bit of lamentation in it. Because you go, it's like going, they're helping you ride the roller coaster. So you're really happy, you fall in love with somebody, and then something happens, oh no, they don't love me anymore, they've gone off and I'm not going to see them again. And then, oh my god, this way, we found them again, we're in love. They kind of like, they take you on that journey. So imagine you went to school and there were no tests, no exams, no coursework.
Not school.
Sorry?
So it's not school.
But you still go, you have your classes.
Yeah.
How would that feel?
I think it's fun. It'll be fun. They're not really beneficial for your actual like studies.
Yeah, because what do those tests give you?
Stress.
I think
Sorry.
if you want to show us that how much ability we have and
Yes.
how much we have learned.
Yes?
So it's like, okay, this thing we have done and this thing I forgot and this thing I have to do better.
So stress in a good way is helping you to grow and develop and push you outside of your comfort zone. So you go, wow, I didn't know I could do that before, and then all of a sudden you can. Like, you know, maths is always good like that, isn't it? Like, what doesn't make no sense, makes no sense, makes no sense, then boom, you got it. And that's like, how does that make you feel? You do that, don't you? Okay. So this is out of Psalms, and it's chapter 6. And this isn't, like, you know, you get different versions of the Bible. So you can get, like, the NIV, the King James, very, very oldie-wordy. So this is the Message. So this is, like, a very, not so, like, words you hear every day, as opposed to words you only just hear in the Bible. Make sense? Okay. So, starts. Praise God, no more yelling, no more trips to the woodshed where I have to go and hide. Treat me nice for a change. I am so starved of affection. Can't you see? I'm black and blue. I'm beaten up so badly, my bones hurt, my soul hurts. How long will it take? How long, God, before you jump in and rescue me? Break in, God. Break in. If you love me, get me out of here. Rescue me. I'm no good to you if I'm dead, am I? How am I going to sing in the choir if I'm burned up and in some tomb? I'm so tired of this. I'm so on a flood of my tears. My mattress is soaked, soggy with tears. Sockets of my eyes are black holes that are so puffy I'm nearly blind. I have to squint and grope to find anything around. And then it goes, "Get out of here, you devil's crew!" I would have said it stronger than that with a few expletive boning. At last, God has heard my sobs. My request has been granted. My prayers have been answered. Cowards, those enemies of mine, they have disappeared. Disgraced, they turn their tail and run. So that's like, do you feel that?
Down and then
Yeah.
up. Yeah. That's
So-
from the Message Bible, so it might be a bit different.
Very different,
in
no.
your guys' Bible, but it's the same theme, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Were you reading it?
Yeah, I mean, I've got the NIV, but
Yeah. What stood out for you in that?
it's basically saying, when you were like saying, the devil's crew go away,
Uh-huh.
it's like away from all you do evil, and it's
Wanna
like,
see who's right?
I think that's like a measure of faith, like, go away devil, when, the Lord has heard my weeping, and the Lord has heard my cry for mercy. Yeah, it's just crying out and weeping to God about all the trouble that's been going on, and yeah.
You felt like that? You felt so small, but nothing, just nothing left. Done everything you can do. You also felt like that. You really appreciate it? You don't have to. That's good. Yeah, it is. Some people we've just had different lives from each other. So, it's that really bittersweet thing of life where if it's always good, then it's a bit boring. B, you never grow. And C, it's like, is this it? Like, I know that we want love and peace and harmony with each other. You can still have that and still have lamentation. Because you can still have everybody being nice, but in yourself, you still are growing and overcoming things, like how to run faster, how to study better, how to face your fears when you do eventually go for interviews and stuff. How to know that your dreams are achievable, but that is scary, isn't it? Yeah? So, shall we do the worship and then
Yeah.
go?
Yeah. Yeah.
How are they going to watch the worship? I think worship is from
How I love to hear the voice
Every time I see Anna
call me from the darkness. Just one word can break my heart with what breaks yours. And Jesus, I hear you singing over me. You call my name, how sweet the sound, the voice of God.
For me then. I was just behind. That's great. Is it on?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be. Oh, okay. Then put your name in. I don't want to see that.
You want to carry on?
Yeah, so welcome you guys that's joined us. We were hoping, we obviously had we had a premonition that two more would join us, so that's great. So we're going to play the game because we're going to move around the room a bit. So how the game works is that I'm going to read out some questions, and they're based on what we did last week about being kind to our earth and thinking about how we can preserve God's world that He's created. And so there's a few questions around that sort of theme. If you've got to be truthful now. So as I ask the questions, if they don't apply to you, you've got to move chairs. But if they do apply to you, I think you stay where you are. Is that right, Esther?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you have to move chairs and you're struggling to find a free chair, which I don't think you will today.
You might do if I take one out.
Oh, yeah. If you don't have a chair, you've got to give someone a stare. You know, one of those looks that you probably give.
Maybe you could sit on this one either.
If, they ask you to do something really ridiculous, so you've got to give that person a stare and see if they move. If they don't move, you can. If it's someone that is part of your same household, you can actually jump on top of them. If they're not from the same household, then you can do the scissor.
Rock,
Paper,
scissors.
scissors. Yeah. Sorry, I put it all around the wrong way. Yeah.
And we have to move in this direction.
We're going to move in clockwise. No,
Whatever this direction is. Whatever this direction is.
This is anti.
I saw her going like this.
Yes,
A
What do you
clock
say?
goes
I thought you were going like this.
Oh, yes. Yeah, who knows?
But that way.
That's
Okay.
anti-clockwise.
So if you're going that way, that's
As
anti.
anti.
And this is
It's because you went like this and then you went like that.
Oh.
Come on, Esther.
Oh. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so are you ready?
Yeah.
Here goes the first question. So, I have recycled every piece of plastic I've used.
Since when? This
Oh,
last
it
week?
doesn't say. Shall we say
this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, wait, so you move if?
If you
If
haven't.
it's true. If it's true.
No.
Oh,
It's untrue.
Oh, sorry.
You
Yeah.
get everything the other way around.
So if you've been really good and you've recycled every piece of plastic, you can stay where you are. If you haven't,
Every single. It's really
You've gotta
hard to recycle
move.
every single piece.
You have not recycled everything.
okay.
Every single piece.
Since this week, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
That's good. Well done.
not me.
I haven't dropped a single piece of litter on the floor.
My whole life or what?
No,
The
this
last
week.
week.
No one's dropped
No,
any
I
litter.
haven't.
This week.
This
I
week
haven't
or-
dropped.
No, kids stay where you are. Is that right?
If it's true, you can stay where
If
you are.
it's
Yeah.
true. Oh, so
I have not dropped a piece
I
of
haven't
litter this week.
No.
I have picked up someone else's litter and put it in the bin this week.
This week, yeah. This week, you can do it at home. It can be at home, can't it?
Everyone's always dropping it.
So if you have done your boss.
I didn't. Oh, that's confusing.
If you have done it, you sit down. If you haven't, then you move.
If you haven't, oh.
If it's true, then
If
you
it's true,
can
you just
place
stay.
it down.
Yeah.
It's not true, move.
Oh, come on,
Have you
guys.
followed a green account on Instagram this week? Yes or no?
It's a green account.
What's the green?
No.
I haven't or have.
Then you stay where you are.
If you have, then you
I'm
move.
so confused.
It's
It's so
Have you
simple.
You follow the green account.
Yeah. Stay where you
Stay.
are.
Stay.
Yeah, if you've been good, you stay where you are.
Stay.
Okay.
You've been good.
I'm still gonna get it wrong.
Bad moves, good stays. Okay?
You got you.
Got
That's
it.
me.
Okay. I used a reusable coffee cup this week. Or a drinks cup. I used one.
That's reusable, that'll do.
But wait,
Yeah. You stay good.
You stay.
Again, you stay if it's true and if it's good.
Okay, we'll get it right. By the last question, we'll get it right. Okay.
I will not buy something if it has excessive plastic packaging.
I don't like
Yeah,
it.
that's a good one. Did you hear that?
If it's got too much plastic on it, you won't buy it. Is that true?
Do you go to the shop and then think, no, it's too much plastic, I'm not buying it? Stay where you are. If you haven't done that, then you have to
But
move.
if you don't want it, then it's like really hard, isn't it? If it's like,
I don't buy stuff, but then what I do is I pass it. Oh, this is really fun.
Okay, I have, this is being naughty, by the way, I have spent longer than 30 minutes in the shower.
Yeah.
yeah, when you wash
Half an hour.
Hair and
But does it say wash shower though?
It just says I have spent longer than 30 minutes in the shower.
You can include what you do in the shower.
When I have to wash my
Bad.
hands, it takes 100
Oh,
And then there's no hot water
okay,
left.
that's fine.
I was thinking it on like for 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
I carry a reusable water bottle. Who doesn't?
Yeah, I do. I don't move.
Don't move. You haven't done any fights or climbing or stairs or have we?
No, nobody's jumped on each other's lap yet. have they?
No, or the.
That's
Because there's too many chairs
I think
It's called
we might not
maths.
played it right.
and science.
I don't think anyone's going to lose this game.
No.
I have campaigned for climate awareness.
In the last week.
No.
Oh, okay.
It
One
could
just
be
no,
the
no,
school.
sit down. Because I have. He sits.
School.
Don't move if you
Have
have.
you
Have you? Ashley, have you ever campaigned? You never
Really?
have.
Take that
Okay.
one.
No.
No, you guys haven't. You never have.
Take that chair.
No, I don't think I've gone out with like posters.
No, but have you liked something
I mean, a family member or
Well,
friend.
I've
yeah,
spoken
maybe.
about it with some mates. We're just like, oh no plastic, but we don't like.
I mean,
Depends what they mean by campaign, isn't it? It's like, I don't think they mean going out on the street with placards. But I've done that as well, but.
I don't know, that's all it says. So.
Oh well.
No.
In your school, did the school do anything?
Well, they make us do posters and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
do
that's
you
part of campaigning, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Who cycles to school regularly?
I live 2 minutes
I
away,
walk.
there's no point.
You walk?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So you move if you haven't done it.
Yeah.
Have you
Why is
haven't?
everyone cycling?
Well, I don't cycle anywhere because I don't. Like, Luigi, the chair, where's the chair?
Oh, this is an interesting one. I must watch it and I haven't, so I'm gonna move. I have watched Seaspiracy on Netflix.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's
where-
really good. Oh, someone's taking our chair.
There's a couch.
You have to stare at someone now.
You have to stare at someone and rock, paper, scissors.
Please do it. Why? Or you can jump and have some.
Are you related to? You know, you're not related to anybody here, are you?
Jump
Oh,
on
yeah.
him.
Jump on his lap. It's fine. They're all good.
Oh, push him on.
That's the most polite push I've ever seen.
He's not going, he's not going.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Just sit on his lap and be done. Oh, okay.
So it's out of the game.
I don't know what the rules are.
Okay, I leave my light on in my room.
Mum, what are the rules?
No, he's going to find another chair.
Whenever you go.
Okay.
When we
So
move
whenever we
again, yeah? I leave my light on in my room, even if I'm going out for 5 minutes. If I'm leaving my room, I still leave my light on. Who leaves their light on?
Well, no, you don't mean if you try. I'll get it in the end.
No one leaves their lights on. You're all really
My
good.
parents
No,
told
it's
me to
the-
leave the light on.
It means you does. If you stay, it means you does.
Yeah. If you stay, it means you do.
If you say it means you do.
Yeah.
So everybody move.
Wait, what? I don't leave my light on. Do I move?
No.
Oh.
You know you do. You do move.
Because it's not good.
What's it
So
doing?
if you
What?
leave your light on in your bedroom.
I leave my light on
No.
in my room when I go out, even for 1 minute.
No, tell us the rules.
Then you have to move.
So you have to move.
If it's true.
If it's true.
Yeah.
No.
If you turn your light off, you stay where you are.
I think we're meant to.
We need more chairs. You're like, where does it?
You read this.
Read that.
You read it.
Well, I'm not even doing it right, but okay.
Wait.
Wait, where does it say?
That one there, 10:25.
No, but where does it say the rules?
There you go.
Everyone must tell the truth. Statement is true for you. You must move the stated number of seats according to clockwise direction.
Oh, so if it's true, you move.
Yeah, I'm going to do the opposite.
If it's true, listen. If it's true, then you move.
Oh.
If you don't do it, you don't. So yes, you move, and then no, you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
I won't.
I do.
But then the questions are like.
Wait.
Yeah.
No, I leave. Do you leave the light on?
Yes.
Then you move.
Yeah.
And I don't leave the light on.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the rest. Sentences. Where shall we go?
Okay.
I really am crying.
I clean my reusable straws.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I wash
Yes,
it.
then I do move.
Do you move?
Why is it here?
Because that's the point of the game.
No.
Yes, it is.
It is now.
I
Yes,
thought
it
you my life. I have done a little bit.
So, what was the question? Yeah, so if that's true, then you move.
What?
No, if that's true,
Have you done the move, and if it's not,
Then you move.
no.
You can say that.
I have campaigned. No.
I have watched a
I have done-
documentary with David Attenborough before.
I think it's meant to be right.
Okay, now you have to stare at someone.
And so when they move and they actually have to find a seat.
No. Just do rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, paper, scissors. Okay, you have to wait for the next one. I leave the tap on when I brush my teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must
You
admit
do.
I did. Oh.
I do. You do as well.
I did.
Let's swap, let's
So
swap.
bad, isn't that? Okay.
Wait, so you put water on your toothpaste?
Yeah, but then I leave the tap on. I forget to turn it off.
Why
Well,
would
I'm
you put water on
brushing
your
my-
toothpaste?
Because otherwise the toothbrush is
No.
dry.
It needs to have some to lather, to help it
You can't
lather.
do that because then what's the point of brushing your teeth if there's water in it?
To help it lather, to go...
Well, you have saliva. Because that's why you can't like put water in it after you brush your teeth. Otherwise,
Oh, I do that as well. I don't like going with a mouthful of toothpaste. I swill it out.
Wait, so you don't use no water
No.
at all?
No.
What?
And then I don't. Unless you don't wash it, no, you just spit like 5 times.
Oh.
Because then the product's still in your.
That's true.
The toothpaste
Yeah,
like is
yeah.
still in your teeth. Otherwise, you wash it out.
Yeah, that's cheap.
So do you brush before or after breakfast?
After.
After.
I do it before
And then you have
breakfast.
to brush it.
And what? What's the point in that?
I'll brush-
So my mouth is going to taste the food tastes
And then
better.
you're gonna have to brush again.
I'll brush
Yeah,
before.
exactly.
I'll brush
What if you
before.
have sugar?
Before.
Yeah.
So you brush, eat, brush.
You know all the rubbish that's in your mouth when you wake up?
That's
Yeah.
why you.
Yeah, that's true.
How can I eat like
Yeah,
with that rubbish
exactly.
in my mouth?
You brush it before you go to
Okay,
sleep.
you
What
brush
are you
it
doing
twice.
in the middle of the night?
Why are we talking about brushing?
I think we've digressed. Let's see.
Next question. I've done a litter pick before.
Okay, now I've got one. I get my mum and dad to drive me everywhere.
Well, I'm 14. I'm not going to drive.
Oh,
I get my mum and
that's
dad.
good.
I think everybody has to move for that one. Everybody
I
move.
don't even think any of you are old enough to drive.
Yeah, but they could walk, they could cycle,
Yeah.
they could take the bus.
Huh?
Who gets their mum and dad to drive them everywhere?
She's spoiled children, yeah? Or did you catch a bus?
Why does
You
It's
cycle,
not
yeah?
everywhere, so
That's good, bro.
unfortunately,
Ah!
I've got to wait for the next round.
not
now.
very nice?
No,
There's no more questions.
there isn't actually. That's it, we're done.
Right, so the two new guys that came in, one there and who was the other one? One in red. Oh, 3 of you came in. Does anybody in the room want to tell them what we've been talking about lamentation for? Just to fill them in. Anybody?
What
Another one! You can sit there.
what was Esther doing
Another one
on
bites the
floor?
dust.
She was crying. Why was she crying? She was lamenting. And why do we lament? What happens?
Like all the bad stuff you have been through, you just remember it.
Yeah, all
Is
the
it
bad
lamenting,
stuff.
complaining?
Not really, no. Lament comes from.
Oh, it can be a bit of complaining.
I've
But
just
with
looked
an
it
end
up.
purpose, you know what I mean?
I've just looked it up here,
Yeah,
and it says a passionate expression of grief or sorrow.
Yeah.
yeah,
A complaint.
A complaint, a moan, a groan.
Yeah.
yeah. But expressing grief, sadness,
Yeah.
pain, more so than, oh, it's just not fair. It's a
Mourn,
bit
sorrow, wail, bemoan, bewail.
Yeah.
Isn't there a book in the Bible called Lamentation?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, exactly.
Is that all about lamenting?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a bit heavy, but yeah.
People crying.
Who wrote
Yeah.
Lamentation? I've got no idea.
Yeah.
Google it. Can you get Luigi?
I would have thought it would be David.
Who wrote Lamentations?
Okay.
Does anybody think they could lament or moan or whatever for a minute? We should do that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole minute. Is there anything?
Church, why don't we all just have a moan out aloud for a minute and see who can lament?
Jeremiah.
The longest.
Jeremiah.
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 Okay, so not to.
Yeah. Yeah. He
Well,
was
that's
a
an
prophet,
estimation.
wasn't he, Jeremiah? He was a prophet.
Yeah.
But nobody knows anyway.
It was a big problem.
And we know that in the Old Testament prophets really had a hard time, some of them. They had some gruesome deaths, and yes. They had good reason to lament. And they weren't even lamenting for themselves, they were lamenting for the people because they'd gone astray. They weren't following God, they were worshipping false idols. So they were lamenting to God and saying, I'm just so sad for these people that they're just not following the right way. So we don't even have to lament for ourselves, we can lament for other people. So, are we going to lament a bit? Have a good moan?
No.
Got something to have a moan about?
Why do
Come on,
we
person
sing?
does.
Yeah. What about what we've been through for the past
Moaning
year,
is not good for
year
you.
and a half?
What
You
do you
know,
say,
we
Luigi?
haven't
Is
been
moaning
allowed
good
to.
for you?
Yes.
It is
Not
good
really.
for you.
Just
It
not
is.
like 24/7.
Yeah.
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 So they say it can be like when you feel lighter, you feel like a load, you shed a load
Really?
off your back.
You should try it.
Yeah.
For like Tuesday evening.
Oh yeah, from Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they say a problem shared is a problem halved. Sometimes you just like, you know, you're not like, and that's the thing about God, you can listen to it. So if I'm very honest, there are times in my life when I've moaned at God every like half an hour for like days when things haven't gone my way and things in my life have been really crap. And you can just take it and I kind of go, it's a good thing that God exists outside of time and space. Because you must go and have a cup of tea and go, right, okay, Esther, I'm ready again, carry on. And I just like, ah! And I know he can carry it. It doesn't matter how much I go on about something. He'll go, it's okay, don't worry, Esther, I've got this. You don't believe me right now, but you will believe me at some point. So, yeah, he's good at this.
Yeah. So it's a really good example because sometimes we don't want to moan to other people, but we always know that we can go to God and moan at Him. And it's not being unfaithful, it's not being disrespectful to God, because if you look through the Bible, how many people have lamented over the 1,000 years?
In fact, can you find somebody that hasn't lamented? Oh, yeah. In the Bible. Anybody that didn't have a struggle that they said something about? That's life.
Okay, so I'll tell you what we're doing. We'll write our laments down on a post-it note, and you can keep them personal to you, or you can
So what we're going to do is we're going to put on a post-it note like things you found hard this year, and then things that you're grateful for this year. Okay?
yeah,
Yeah. Lady.
Involved as well. We might as well get involved as well.
Yes.
Oh, we're picking red. Very dramatic.
What? I've got yellow.
Another
The pen.
Another pen.
Oh.
What's Daisy?
Careful.
So things you found hard this year,
No, sorry, what?
things that you're thankful
You can
for.
find how I wrote like
Oh, yeah.
No, you personally.
Do you write one on each or just write
Yeah.
one on
Yeah, I'll do one for each. Yeah.
things I'm grateful for? And what's the other one?
Laments.
Done them if you want to share. Stick them up there. Oh gosh. I tried it. It seems to be the red one's not working.
Just stick it on the phone.
Yeah. You want to share it? Wait. It's not magnetic.
Are we supposed to do things you would think? Yes.
Oh, really?
So it should be one on each one, at least one. You can put more than one. Ask for more than one.
So if you're following us online, got any followers online?
3.
3. So
Wait. That was the last time I checked.
we've just been writing down on a
5.
post-it
5.
Oh, 5. Writing down on a post-it note that what we things that we found really hard this year, and then things that we're really thankful for. And I think sometimes it's because it's been a very difficult year. I think you can find a lot of things that you have found hard,
And yeah, all the other way around.
or the other way around. Well, it's what you were talking about, isn't it? That you need to go through the hardships to actually
Value.
be grateful.
Things that we took for
value.
granted.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I put the hand on and I can't put it on the top.
Oh, go switch it. Go switch it. Go switch it. In the right place.
Good question,
coming to Kingdom Come this Thursday?
Yeah, I'm a book.
Yes! Yes! Because we're praying for youth and young people. And I need 2 volunteers. Thank you, guys. It's going to be messy. There's going to be paint and all kinds of stuff.
That's interesting.
So if you're willing to
Yeah,
help
so
me out,
if anybody else wants to come.
it's an art practical praying.
That's it.
So it's on Thursday evening between 8 and 9. It's happening in the car park down here. So we're going to be
This
doing
Thursday.
lots of messy, arty things. And
Assuming it doesn't rain, please pray it doesn't rain.
Yeah, pray that it doesn't rain. And that we can worship, we can actually sing, we can actually pray out loud. We don't have to wear masks because we're outside. And I think there's some goodies as well. Isn't there?
There is lots of stuff. It's all led
Yeah.
by the youth team, so yeah,
Yeah.
slightly crazy, but yeah.
Yeah. So that's
So
between
Thursday it's
7
sunny and cloudy.
That's it.
Okay, that's good enough. So
Wait, what time
everybody
is it?
come.
8 o'clock.
What's the weather at?
Mostly cloudy.
Not really, though, is it?
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just for an hour between 8 and 9
Yeah.
on Thursday. So there's no youth group on Friday this week because of the Kingdom Come prayer. So, and if you need like mum and dad to bring you, they can come as well. Yeah, they can join in.
Cool.
Brilliant.
Do you
Okay.
want to read them out?
Yeah?
Can you not read mine, please?
Don't read mine, is
so
it?
I'll go.
Should we just read the happy stuff
Yeah,
then?
you read mine.
Okay, just read the happy stuff.
But do we know who's who?
No, we don't know who's who.
Oh,
But
no, that's alright.
Okay, so what you found it difficult? School in lockdown.
louder.
School in lockdown, very hard. I felt like my freedom to go, my freedom was lost to go anywhere. Not going to school. I found lockdown hard, having to do online school, trying to make friends and talking to people. That's grateful. Put that down there. COVID, end of year. Yeah, of course, not being able to celebrate last year, end of year.
What did you say, sorry?
Not being able to.
Tests. Oh, okay. COVID tests.
No,
End
school,
of test, like the school test.
exam.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, it's mine.
Being unable to see my family. Fear, anxiety, loneliness, homesickness, missing socialising within church and school. No destiny, whichever ways turns out to be wrong. So whichever way you go, it seems to turn out wrong. Having to read books at home. No, that's thankful for. Staying healthy.
If they don't like reading.
Okay, so thankful.
Reading books.
No, sorry, reading books at home, including the Bible, staying healthy and fit,
I don't
and
like
public
reading.
speaking, things I'm grateful for. I'm thankful for not catching COVID. Praise God. I'm thankful for my family's health. That none of my loved ones got COVID. That died from COVID. I'm grateful for my new job and the new people I have met. I am thankful for my life and surviving quarantine. Thankful for the development of the vaccine.
That isn't
Thankful for
currently
food and clothes. I am grateful for life. I'm thankful for God always being and the COVID vaccine. And we've just got on here, saucy. What is that?
Saucy.
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 Saucy. What?
Zozy. What's that?
Z-O-Z-I. Or I-Z-O-Z if it's upside down. How do you write that?
What does it say? What's the letter? What's the word?
Z-O-Z-I.
Zozy. I don't know.
Zozy.
Is that a person?
Maybe it's a dog.
Somebody wrote it. Who wrote it?
Who wrote it?
Sunshine. Yeah, grateful for sunshine.
Where is that? Can't see it.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for not catching
You missed it.
COVID. So
I missed
that's
it, didn't I?
brilliant. Thank you. That's great. Okay.
Cool.
So we're coming to a close.
Yeah. Anybody going to DTI? Yes.
I'd like to go
Possibly.
possibly.
Very excited.
So did, you know when you did it online, was it just a bit confusing?
Have you heard of my person?
Oh,
Yeah.
I did it. It was confusing.
I
Yeah.
want to go Instagram or over there.
Yeah.
Is the next one?
You're at the end. They did it.
Should, August, the first
Yeah.
week.
Second.
Yeah, second to
Okay.
5th of August.
Yeah, but the one in August, not the one in July.
Yeah, the second to 5th of August.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're all going in a big
Bus?
bus to with two other churches.
That's gonna do
Yeah,
together.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Brilliant.
So guys, so those I know that if you are interested in going, this is good. So what should we do then? If we want to meet up with, so we want to know the people before we get there. What should we do in order to get to know them?
Talk.
Get their socials.
Do a social. What should we do as a social?
I think get their social medias.
Get their social media.
Yeah, like, you know,
Go on.
Personally, I think it should be surprised, so we don't know the people until we get there. And when we get there, then we do a social.
Okay. So should we do the social on the other side afterwards?
Yeah.
When we do on when we come back in the end of
Wait,
August.
how long is the drive?
I don't know.
I think it's 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah,
It's
I
in
I
October.
think you were suggesting that when we arrive there, we do a social. Yeah. When we
Yeah.
get there to
So it's
DTI.
a 2.5 hour drive, say. So should we do something on the bus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there gonna be food?
Right, carry food. What are you bringing?
Me?
What are you bringing to share?
No, I'm not sure.
I think there'll be lots of snacks.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay, so we are going to finish.
Oh yeah, that's it. If anybody wants, like, we will pray about. We'll say thanks to God for the things we're grateful for. Thanks for, and then we'll pray about the stuff that we see. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. So, should we pray now? I can't actually remember what it is. So I just said thank you, God. Thank you, God, for Lord. Thank you that we have. It feels like survived the year, but that you have brought us through the year, Lord, and we are still together. We are still smiling, Lord. Thank you for the joy that you've given us. Thank you for the peace of mind and body and spirit that you've given us. That we haven't been believing all the false news that's going on, Lord. Thank you that we believe in what you say about us and about our lives. And you, like the worship song was, you sing over us, you are like our amazing cheerleader, that you have a plan for us, Lord, and that you are going to help us with everything we need in order to make that plan become a reality. So Lord, thank you that you listen to us when we moan, when it's not going well, and you understand that we are human, and sometimes we just don't get it, we can't see the bigger picture. Yeah, Lord, thank you that we are all in the palm of your hands, which is the best place to be. And we can be there whether we feel amazing, whether we feel not good enough, whether we feel like scared that we have got tests and exams coming up. Yeah, so Father God, thank you that you just accept us and you love us and you receive us just as we are. Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
That's it. Thanks, guys. Good to see
I don't know how long
you.
that went on for, but it's like that game. That game.
Oh, that
Something else.
game.
Let's not play that one on the bus.
Wow.
Roman